Welcome to Journey of a Thousand Voices. Today we have a very special guest. Her name is Sharon Matinde. Sharon is a young lady who approached me today. I have never met Sharon. Apparently, she watches our YouTube channel, Journey of a Thousand Voices, and she reached out this morning and said she has a story for me. So, karibu sana, Sharon.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So, what led you to actually contact Journey of a Thousand Voices?
A lot, but I'll just say a few.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I just saw like you empower women
Yeah.
and you listen to them. So
Mm-hmm.
I've really searched for someone that I could talk to
Mm-hmm.
who will understand me and
Mm-hmm.
who give me just a listening ear.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking like one week, let me contact this lady, but oh, I was like, will she give me the chance? And let me just try. And I just tried today, and guess what? Here we
Yeah,
are. So
I
I'm so
told her
happy. Thank
welcome. I
you.
said Karibu Sana. This is a safe haven for women. I always tell
Thank
you
you.
guys that anytime you don't have anywhere to go, you're in trouble, run here. You understand?
Yeah.
Like it's a very peaceful place. It's safe. I'm very glad you contacted us. So
Yeah.
tell us about your story, Sharon. How old are you?
I'm born 97.
97. So that would make
Yeah.
you like 26.
Yeah, 26 by
26.
October. Yeah, I'm
October.
October baby.
Libra, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot took place, guys. As I'm Matinde actually. My channel name is Matinde, and a lot took place. And I've been away like almost a year, like 7 months, 8 months. I've not been on camera.
You've
Like
not
I've
been
been offline.
posting?
I've not been posting,
Yeah.
neither doing anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So a lot took place, but I'm glad today I have courage and I can share my story. Like yeah, I really need people to hear me and understand what's happening, and also to impact on someone who is the same condition that I was, or
You are.
I am right
Yeah,
now.
very.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you all know, like I started my YouTube journey, and like a month I started building and blah blah blah. So it was like this, like
Don't go blah blah blah. We don't know. Some of us do
no,
not
yeah,
know.
no, I'm just
Please
telling
tell
them
us.
like where I left them.
Ah, okay, where you
Yeah,
left.
yeah, I left them
Your
like we have
YouTube
already
channel is
yeah,
Matinde.
my YouTube channel is Matinde
Uh-huh.
actually. So this is my story, guys.
Uh-huh.
I'm Matinde, 26 years old, married with two kids.
You're married.
Yeah,
2 children.
two children.
Wow.
Yeah. So I started my YouTube journey. I opened my YouTube channel at December 2022, guys. So it's like 1 year and some months right now, right? So my channel was about like cooking and doing village things. After there, I was introduced to Mara by my mother-in-law.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I had zero connection with Mara, so she was the one who knew Mara, and she was the one who introduced me to him. I'm glad for that, and I'm super happy for her. So after meeting Mara, my channel boomed. Actually, I met Mara when my subscribers were at 40. I had
40.
40, yeah,
Wow.
40
Uh-huh.
subscriber. So after meeting him and we did a collabo,
Uh-huh.
uh, after then, like he posted the video, and I was with 1,000 subscribers within one day
Wow.
actually. So
Congratulations.
thank you so much. I
Yeah.
really thank him. Like he really opened the door for me.
Uh-huh.
So I was super happy. I continued my channel as usual, cooking. So after there, like 1 month, we got a sponsor actually came in. Like he wants to sponsor us. Like to he has seen how we have done everything, like my videos.
Uh-huh.
So at first he approached me to do let me say a project to his grandchild. Yeah. So even if you see my videos, like I did that project and then I left it at on the waves. So I did that project very well, but it had issues, so I had to cut it there. It had its family issues, so I had to leave it.
Yeah.
After there, now he was like, okay, so I was really interested on helping the young lady. Her name was Susan, actually. You can just see out of my video, you can just see where we reached. So after then, he was like, okay, I really needed to do a project there, but if it has bounced out, so I can also help you. And I was like,
The
super,
man,
yeah,
the
the,
man who wanted to sponsor that family.
yeah, the man who wanted to sponsor
What
them.
exactly? How did he want to sponsor them? Did he want to build for them a house? What did
He
he want to do?
wanted like to not to build a house, but he wanted to what? Kunani nyumba kuitengeneza vizuri.
Okay, he wanted to redesign the house.
Yeah,
Is it
like
not redesign? The house was uncompleted. He wanted to
ilikuwa
do the finishing,
wanajengemo, but like to do something,
the
yeah,
plaster, and
yeah, to
to
do that.
plaster the house. Just
Yeah,
the
like to
finishing
plaster
touches.
and make it
The
more.
finishing touches.
Yeah, because that's where the like his grandchild adopted one was
Okay.
living. So he just wanted to make sure like the compound looked that good. So we started with the toilet, but I never completed that project because it was an issue there. It was their family issue. So he was like, okay, because they have their family issues, we can. So he just wanted to know more about my story, like my life. Yeah, I told him like, yes, I'm married, two kids. Of course, he knew I'm married because even the first video I did with Amara, like I did with my mother-in-law. So obvious I was
Yeah, of
married.
course.
Yeah. So he knew there. He knew that I was married, the two kids, and everything. So yes, he came into, and then he got interested like how he lived and everything. So he was like, how can I do to help you people? And I was like, okay, my husband is the first child here, so if you can just help us
So
to.
he's the one who offered help to you.
Yeah, he offered actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I never like, so I want to know. No, no, I never even had that. Yeah. So I just told him like we really needed to get out because the other boy was almost finishing his form 4, so we could just leave space
That's your
because
husband's younger
yeah,
brother.
yeah, and there were like others, so we want to leave for them a space like that house so that he can enter and then the others. So like that before the house. So me personally, where I I brought that idea. Me personally, my idea was like, okay, I never came out with that like build for us. I just needed him to help us or to help my husband so he can get like something to do for himself, not to be employed. By then, my husband was employed, guys. He was employed and he was being paid 10,000 per month. I personally, Matinde, told my husband to stop the employment because I knew like working for someone else and it's from morning, you wake up in the morning, you go until the evening, and it was like hectic for him. And you come out, like I was so what?
You actually felt the
Yeah,
burden.
yeah.
You
I
felt
felt
sorry
like
for
he
him.
really, yeah,
He needed that break
yeah.
for him to be able to be like
Even to be with the,
self-employed,
yeah, to be
to
with
spend time with
family,
your
yeah,
children and
yeah. Like
yourself
I really
also.
needed, yeah,
So
I really
he used to leave the house very early and come back
very early,
very
like
late.
6, and I was like, God, no, this is not the life I want for him.
Okay.
Yeah, and come in a hurry, don't take breakfast in a good way. And I was like, no, I don't like this one. So I personally pleaded like if he could get a motorbike, at least he'd be self-employed, then it will be better. Okay. So I'll just say everything because I've
It's
heard it a
okay.
lot. Okay.
This is
So me personally, I was the one who brought the idea of the motorbike, and me, I was the one who told my husband to leave the job.
so did your husband, let me take you back.
Yeah.
Did your husband know that you were speaking to a sponsor or somebody who was
Yeah.
willing to help uplift your life?
Yes,
He knew.
Yeah, he
And
knew.
did he know that this sponsor was a male figure?
Yes, he knew.
Did they ever speak?
They never speak, but I always put on loudspeaker when
Okay,
speaking.
your husband when your sponsor would call you,
Yeah.
he was from another country.
Yeah.
So when your sponsor would call you on the phone, you would put it on speaker when your husband was there, and he was
Yeah.
aware.
Because I started talking the sponsor from the project, so he knew
So
him.
he knew the
Yeah, he
person.
knew the person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when about the bike, did he know about the money coming forward?
So the bike, actually, I wanted to surprise him. Like it
Okay.
was pure surprise.
Yeah, I saw that in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
video.
It was like a real thing. I didn't forge. Like it was a pure surprise. So I just wanted to surprise him. But I have already talked to him. Like I really wish like you can be self-employed because this thing of being being working for someone else, it's like it's draining you off. So, but he never knew like what I really want for him. Yeah. So the bike was pure surprise for him. And me for for that person, I told him like, okay, personally, I told the person like my husband was a motorbike rider.
Okay, boda boda.
Yeah, like he was a boda but employed by someone, because I didn't want to say like he was employed. I want him to get off. So after there, he said, okay, because you did the other project I sent you so well, and like the details were clean, like he sent money, I could tell him I did this and this. Okay, I'll help him if that's what you want. So he sent the money. Actually, he sent 200,000. So I personally took my brother-in-law, because he know how to ride the motorbike. I went with my brother-in-law and one of the YouTubers. Yeah. So I went there and we bought the bike. So my husband actually saw the bike at home. Like,
You were surprising him
yeah,
with the bike.
I surprised him with the bike. Like he was like, what? So by then he was just doing the employed work. So it took him like one more week. When now the bike is bought, it's just at home, like 1 week, and then he said like, okay, let me just leave my job, because now the only thing he was afraid of, like, losing his job, and then he doesn't
Yeah,
have
and then he
anything
doesn't have
else. Yeah.
anything to
So
do.
after saying like this real, it's mine, and because even when I went to buy the motorbike, they asked for the details, but I told them, please, the one I'm buying for will come to fill the details. I'm not
Okay.
the one. I don't want my details to be here. I want his details to be here. And actually, they understood, because the next day after gifting him the motorbike, the next day he went and filled the documents, like everything. So after 1 week or two, then he left his job, and then he started like, actually, I didn't want him to be like a boda riding. I wanted him to do business with the bike. Like he
Of
can
course.
take
You
something
can,
from there.
yeah.
Yeah, it just there are so many things you can do with the bike. So after there, that's when now the sponsor started like, I like how your husband is, because that's what the first time he saw, like, that was the first appearance my husband appeared on the camera. They never knew him, people, anyone have never met him, but they know like I'm married, but they, yeah. So that was the first reveal, and everyone knew him. So after there, the sponsor was like, I really like how you people live. So like you live there, and how, like, tell me about your culture, how you live there, like why do you fence your home like this? And then I told him blah blah everything. Like I told him why we fence our compound, why our house is on the right and the left. Even I did a video explaining about that. And then he said like, and then I told him like, but for us, we are the first, like he's the first
He's the
child.
first one,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we need to move. That's what I said actually. Like, we need to move from here and be with our own home, so that we can give room to others. And he was like, okay, so what do you want? Like, you want to build? I told, like, do you have the land ready? I told him, no, we don't have the land ready. That's why it's been hard for us to what? To move. Yeah, because even we are not yet prepared. But I never knew like he had that idea, like, I want to buy you land right now, because
So why didn't
I was
you
not
let me interrupt you. Why didn't you have the land? I thought people inherit land from their
yeah, people
parents.
inherit land, but the land that, yes, it was there, but for farming, like
Okay,
just
it was a
one,
very
yeah, very
small.
small. And
Okay.
we are and they are small kids. So if you
Okay.
build there, we cannot get food, we cannot get
Okay.
something to
Okay.
sustain the family.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why.
Yeah, back to your story.
So and he was like, okay, so you don't have the land. What if I buy you people land? Will you move? I say, yeah, we can move. And of course, he was like, okay, then search for the land. We searched for the land. Like I told my husband everything. Like, okay, this person wants to buy us land. Where do you prefer us
To stay.
to stay? And he was like, me, wherever you will get land, or wherever like you feel like, then we'll be there. I was like, okay, let me be close to my sister, because my sister is married also there, Kumakara. Let me be close there. And then I searched their land, and then we found. I showed him the land. He was like, okay, if he's ready to buy for us land, then that's good. And then he bought the land. Yeah, we bought the land, and I told my husband, like, just write your name, so that you can be sure like we are coming to our home. I don't want that thing like oh, it's a woman's name, oh, you are living on a
So
woman,
his name
this.
is actually in the title deed.
Yeah, his name, not mine.
Yeah,
I
his
was like
name.
a
Yeah.
witness. I'm
Oh,
just like a
okay. You
witness
are a
there.
witness. Okay.
Yeah. So after, oh God.
Okay. It's okay. Continue. We're not here to judge you or anything. We're listening. Uh huh.
So after there, he was like, okay, so what plan do you have? Say when
This
we,
is the sponsor now
yeah, they
asking
are the
you.
sponsor. Like, what
After you
plan?
bought the land,
Yeah,
he
after we
has sent
bought,
you the money to buy the
yeah,
land.
he sent the money actually. Even the day we bought the land and we wrote like the
The
agreement.
agreement.
I
Uh-huh.
did the video. It was even in the YouTube. I did the video. I showed the people. Like even my husband was there, my sister, my mother-in-law, my brother.
People,
Like
the
people were
family
there. Like
was
the
there.
family was there. They knew like how the land was bought. Everyone knew.
Uh-huh.
Okay. After then, he was like, why can't you start like we, I'm not saying that I want to build you people a big house, but you can start even a small house just so that you move from
From
your
your
parents.
homestead.
And I
Uh-huh.
was like, yes, but when we are ready, we'll do that. Even mad house is not bad. I'll just we can move, but let me now let my husband and I look for a means of now getting out of here because now the land was the real big deal.
Issue.
Yeah. And after like let me say 4 days, he was like, why not you build even a 2 bedroom, it's not bad. Even he even sent the design like how he plotted like 60 by 100 plots, the one he bought. Yeah, he's an engineer, so he designed like here you can build two like there like. So he sent the, how do we call it, is it the design or what?
He sent the plans for the
Yeah,
house.
the plan for the house and everything. I showed my husband, and it was like, okay, so like this, but now you know that we don't have money. And I told him like, he said he's ready to build for us. And he was like, okay,
Your husband agreed.
yeah, he agreed. Of
Okay.
course, we started building. We built until it was like roofing. Now there, the story changed.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
It's okay. Take your time. Take your sweet time. We're here for you. We want to hear the whole truth. Sometimes they say the truth will set you free. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? And we're not here to judge you. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
It's okay. You need some time. Hey.
So
It's okay. It's all right.
we
It's okay. Take your time. Huh? Let me get her a drink of water, guys. Just take your time. It's okay.
so so guys, I'm sorry, but
I know it's hard.
that part is really
Some water.
thank
You
you.
okay?
Yeah, good. So after reaching there, now the story changed, and the sponsor was like, if you want us to continue with the
This is when
building,
you're almost roofing your
yeah, we are
house.
almost like we have already
You have built the house.
yeah, we have built the house and we have already purchased the roofing materials.
This is the
yeah, like
timber,
timbers, the iron
iron
sheets,
sheets,
yeah,
the nails, whatever
yeah,
is involved
yeah,
with
we
roofing.
have
He has already bought that.
yeah, he has already bought that. So he was like, if you want to finish the house, because you know the finishing part is the hardest part. If you want us to finish the house, then I need you to like. I'm so pissed off today.
That's what he said.
Yeah, like today I'm so sad. Like he found excuse. Like he didn't even want to communicate to me that good. He would find some lame
Excuse.
excuse to like just like I didn't want them to like why did they construct like this? Why is the dirt on the like he find the slightest mistake to just
He'd look for fault in
yeah for
everything.
fault in everything. Even that's where I covered my windows and doors with the what the PCV, the black one,
PVC.
because yeah PVC. And he was like, I don't want the doors to get like every. I was so stressed up. Don't do this. And I've never constructed, guys. I've never done construction anywhere. I just I had a little kid. By then, my kid was some months, even not a year, and I was like,
Mhm.
I had so much stress. So he was like, if you want us to continue with this one, so I need you even to like I'm doing much to you. I need you to do just this. It will not be a big deal and it's not a big thing because
So
I'll not
the
ask for
sponsor
money. Yeah.
now is finding fault in
Yeah, in
everything,
everything so
and
that I
then
can,
he now asks for a favor.
yeah, for a favor,
So the
yeah.
favor,
So the favor was to make him happy or what?
to make him
Yeah,
happy.
to make him happy. Like enticing or something. Yeah. So he
Mhm.
was like, I need you to take a video of what do you like doing? I say, like doing like how? Because I was so confused.
Mhm.
Like maybe dancing or something. I said, okay, I like listening to music, I like to singing.
Mhm.
Also, I do some part of dancing. He
Mhm.
was like, yeah. So I danced the first video with foot close, everything, and he was like, I don't like this. I don't like this video. I say, what's wrong with that? I don't want to see you in those things you're
Okay,
putting
he
on.
didn't. He wanted you to dance naked.
Yeah, actually, because the first video I sent, I was fully with clothes
Mhm.
dancing,
Mhm.
but it was like,
So you
what's
did
this?
not understand
Yeah,
what
I did.
this particular
Yeah,
person
because
wanted
I've
from you.
never
You've never
done
done
that.
that.
And I was like,
You are
so
very
yeah.
green. You didn't understand what this person was asking for when
Oh
he told
God,
you make me
Jesus.
happy. You thought
And yeah,
he
yeah, I
wanted
thought
you to dance.
even I was dancing like jumping and like
I'm sorry, guys. I mean, uh, uh,
oh God.
continue. Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing
I
with
was
you.
so
You were very
Jesus.
naive and very young.
Oh God.
So when he
So
asked you
I
to dance, did you inform your husband?
no, about the dancing I didn't because I just knew like it's
It was just
dancing.
the
Yeah, so I
normal.
just danced and then
Uh-huh.
like that one. I don't like this one. So that day he said I don't like this one, and then I like okay. The other time that we like you want me to sing, so I
So you decided
I
to
sang
sing.
like I was like I really thought like you want something funny. You understand? Like
Yeah, to make
something
him
to
happy
make
because he
happy.
said
Yeah,
he was
because
sad.
yeah. So I
Okay.
was singing like I was Jesus Christ. I I did all the drama like dancing, beat, but that day he went mute. Like he didn't.
He said, "What's wrong with this
Yeah.
crazy woman from Africa? She doesn't understand anything."
So that day he was like he didn't even say anything,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, so what's wrong with me?
Mm-hmm.
So that part I didn't tell my husband. I was like, okay, he will just answer me tomorrow. So the
Mm-hmm.
next day he was like, I need something confidential and it will be between me
And
and
you.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, something like
Can you speak up a
what?
bit?
Yeah, so like he needed something confidential, like he needs something between now it will be between me and him only. So that I could keep it away.
A
Like it will be a
secret. It will be a
secret.
secret between you
And
and
I was
him.
like, yes, a
Mm-hmm.
secret about what?
Mm-hmm.
So that thing first it ran like, is it a free mass?
He thought he was actually going to sacrifice you.
Yeah, so it was like Jesus Christ. I was so naive and like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so what is it? Why a secret first?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not something bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not some and it's not something I am telling you because I know you are capable of doing it. It's
Mm-hmm.
not something very hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was, okay, so just say
Mm-hmm.
like okay, and then he say like promise me first you will not tell your husband
Uh-huh.
or anyone else.
Uh-huh.
I told him yes, I promise you.
Uh-huh.
How will I know? I don't know, but I just said I promise you.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, I need you to send me a video
Uh-huh.
of you of like naked.
He
Yeah,
asked you for
yeah,
nude
yeah,
photos.
nude photos.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, why?
Uh-huh.
He was like, I just need to relax for my mind to relax. And I was like, but I can dance with clothes and you can just relax. And he
Uh-huh.
was like, so it took me like 2 days. I was thinking, I say, if I tell my husband, what will happen? And I was like, actually, what pushed me, Jesus Christ, may God have mercy on me. I really needed a home so badly because at home I've already promised people like we are going to move, like we are going to move out. You have already told people, you have already started that journey, and I was like, I come to think like the devil is a liar. Like now that's a small thing, and you
Uh-huh.
will have your home, and you
Uh-huh.
will have everything,
Uh-huh.
and it will just be a secret. What's
Uh-huh.
and he was like, it should be a secret. So you think I will not expose it? Like, and I was like, okay, a
Yeah.
YouTuber. What if you use that photos to and then you post them online? And he was like, no, if you want to know if I'm serious, he was the first who sent me his.
He sent you nude photos
Yeah.
first to just to convince you that
Yeah,
he's serious.
yeah, he's serious. He will not post them online or he will not do anything. So he sent me his, and I was like, okay, because he say he's a so he like, and I was like, if he sent me his nude, like he's not afraid I can post it online. So meaning he can't even post mine. So that's what
That's what
convinced
convinced
me
you.
actually. That's what, because I had his first, not me. His. So after then I was saying, then it's easy. So yes, I did.
You sent him nude photos.
Yeah, I did. And I regret it every single day. Jesus Christ.
You regret what you did.
Yeah.
Do you think, do you regret what you did because you got caught, or do you regret what you did because it's against your principles?
I regret
Or both?
because of both, because I had my channel by time I could have reached there, but because I really, he came in like when he found me,
You were at
when
your
I really
lowest.
needed
You were at your
that.
lowest. You
Yeah,
needed the help.
I wish he could have not started the building. I couldn't have said, because I could have, like, we have land, we can, but we had already started building and everything. Now, my question is, how will I go and tell, like, I was so much stressed, guy. I was like in a depression, and I was like, okay, for the sake of my family. And I didn't do that because of my own selfish. No, no, no. I just thought of my family and I thought of everyone. Like, I really needed to. I sacrificed all my respect
I'm going
and
to tell you something, eh? Oh my God. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're so young.
I was stupid.
No, you weren't. You did what you thought was right at that time. Do you understand? You did what you had to do at that time. Do you understand? Huh? Nobody, even the ones who are watching you, myself included, no one has, we have all made mistakes, stupid mistakes. You have to stop being so hard on yourself. Hold on, let me get you some tissue. Wow, guys, this is very emotional today. I have some tissue. It's
God,
okay.
I was so stupid, and oh God,
Don't call yourself stupid.
I
Yeah,
was. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You were not stupid. You did what you felt was right at that point. And as human beings, one thing we need to know is that we learn through our mistakes. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
We learn through our mistakes. We learn through those things that we call mistakes. That's part of our journey. That's part of your story. Do you understand? That's what makes you you, Matinde. That's what makes you unique. Because you're so selfless that you were not even thinking about yourself at that time. Were you thinking about yourself? You were thinking about your children, right? And your husband. And you thought that I have to do what I have to do. Is that not true?
Yeah.
Yeah? Please take it easy. It's okay. Take your time. Guys, it's so emotional and wow, it's yeah.
So I'm sorry I did it.
Who are you apologizing to? Yourself?
To everyone, to my husband, to God, to everyone. Just feel so shameless.
Do you think God would love you less? Huh? Do you actually think God would love you less from what you've done? Yeah, look at me. Do you think I would love you less or judge you as a woman? Women tend to do things sometimes for the sake of their children. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
People do things. Yeah? They do things. And we learn from our mistakes and we hold our head up high. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Stop being so hard on yourself. You're so young. You are vulnerable. You thought you were doing the right thing. And if it felt right at that time to you, it was right. Hmm? Wow.
So yeah. So I agreed to it. I So he was sending me his, I'm sending him mine.
So you kept exchanging the
Yeah,
photos
exchanging
back and forth, back and forth.
like 2 weeks, three
Mm-hmm.
weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I was asleep, and my husband just woke me up, and he was with the phone.
Mm-hmm.
So my what
Your phone.
my phone, like
Mm-hmm.
to access my WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
you used to have you like
You'd
my
use your
finger, yeah,
fingerprint.
to
Mm-hmm.
access it. So it's like while I was asleep, he just took my hand and placed like this, and he opened. So the conversation of that day, it was there.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the videos I sent, it
Mm-hmm.
was there. I have not yet deleted them
Mm-hmm.
because it was in the evening. Yeah, and I was so busy because with the construction and everything, so I didn't
Mm-hmm.
get time to delete them.
Mm-hmm.
So he saw them and he
Mm-hmm.
was so furious.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had all the rights to be furious, of course, because I kept him secret. And yeah, I got some beatings for it.
He physically abused, he beat you that day.
Yeah, I don't complain because
You will not
I
complain
deserved
of
that.
being, you deserve being beaten.
I deserved
Wait,
that day.
you deserved being beaten.
Yeah, because I didn't tell anyone, and
Wow.
I was like,
Okay.
yeah, that's my punishment. You can just punish me.
Punish you.
Yeah, I told him like, yeah, I'm sorry.
You accepted to be beaten.
I accepted because I have messed up and it was against my husband. I really felt his pain, and yeah, I loved him, of course. So he beated me, and yeah,
So he beat you that day.
yeah, that day with the cable. Yeah, the cable, like this one.
The cable, like a charger
Yeah,
cable.
yeah, that it was
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah, so I didn't complain actually because I felt like I deserved that.
You deserved
So
being
he took the
beaten.
phone from that day. That's why I've never been online. Even I just went abruptly offline. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what happened actually. He
Mm-hmm.
took the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and until now I don't have the phone actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he took the phone. It's from there now it became like he was someone else. Like we talked, he said he has forgiven me. I
Mm-hmm.
really begged him to
Mm-hmm.
forgive me. He said, yeah. So I gave him time
Mm-hmm.
so that he can find his place in his heart to forgive me and
Mm-hmm.
let me have my channel back.
Mm-hmm.
But he thought like I will still use the channel
Mm-hmm.
to communicate with the person,
Your sponsor.
yeah, my sponsor. And I
Mm-hmm.
told him like on YouTube you cannot communicate anything publicly unless
Mm-hmm.
it's just a compliment of
Your
somebody's, yeah,
comments.
or a
Mm-hmm.
comment. But he said no, that person you met on YouTube, you'll still go and meet him on YouTube. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, so how will I explain to this? I just gave him time. 1 month passed, 2 months. I was so no, you really need to understand it. We talked with his parents. We talked to him, but he never wanted to tell like the parents what really transpired.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He just kept on blaming me like I'm like nikona kiburi,
Mm-hmm.
madarau, all
Yeah,
that.
you're
So
very
I just kept
prideful.
quiet because he
Mm-hmm.
got all the evidence, and I didn't want to go against him. So he had power over everything. Everything he said, I say, yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
was like that, but I'm sorry, so
Mm-hmm.
that he can just forgive me. But
Mm-hmm.
he took it like advantage for
Mm-hmm.
him and blamed me for everything. Like everything I'll do will never appease him in his mind,
Mm-hmm.
like in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I do now is just be, no, you're doing this, you know. So even if I go somewhere, no, you are with boys, you are with men, you are like,
He just never trusted you again. There was no
No
trust.
trust, like he
Mm-hmm.
became someone else I didn't knew.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I found the phone. Actually, I found the phone in the house. I took and
The phone that he had taken, your old
yeah, yeah,
phone.
my phone, and I deleted the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
like the conversation I had, and I didn't delete because now I was getting rid of the evidence. I
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to delete so that I thought like when he sees the conversation daily, he kept
Yes.
having like he become furious
There'd be a
again.
lot
So
of
I really
animosity
just yeah,
towards you.
yeah.
The
So
pent up
I
anger.
really wanted to get rid of that so
Mm-hmm.
that he can be at peace
Mm-hmm.
whenever he gets that phone. Like I don't want, like, how can you forgive
Forgive
someone then
someone.
you still have that thing that keeps you so sad
It
and
keeps
everything.
reminding
Yeah.
you of what
So
the person
if
did.
I was a bad person, I could have gotten that phone and then run away or go anywhere else with the phone. But I
Mm-hmm.
deleted it and returned the phone where it was, and I
Mm-hmm.
still remained there
Mm-hmm.
because I just wanted to get rid of what makes him sad or what
Mm-hmm.
makes him not to forgive me, you see. But he thought like I'm getting rid of the evidence so
Mm-hmm.
that I can continue doing those stuff. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, no, that's not the case.
Mm-hmm.
Only to realize that the phone he was using, he
Mm-hmm.
has already transferred the conversation to the phone he was using. Like deleting that was
Was just a
nothing.
waste
It
of
was
time.
just a waste of time. But
Mm-hmm.
I just realized that like 1 week ago,
Mm-hmm.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew like that was keeping. So and he never told me where he took the phone
Mm-hmm.
again. And he never told me like, oh, so you think you have deleted the conversation, I have the other. So like I knew like I have deleted the conversation, we are
Mm-hmm.
still in good terms,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing that he still have them on the other phone.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I do something, it's just stress,
Mm-hmm.
problems after problems.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I do this small thing, it's just like, no, Martin, like you're not listening to me. And I was like, what's the problem with this man? Can you please understand? I
Mm-hmm.
really pleaded with him
Mm-hmm.
to give me back my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like I really needed like him to give me back my channel because it was supporting us. Like I was already paid 3 months with YouTube, actually, guys. Yeah,
You were
yeah,
already monetized.
yeah, already monetized, and
Mm-hmm.
I by then I have already received payment
Thrice.
thrice.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him like, if you get rid of the channel and we have already get rid of the sponsor, that's a waste of time because the sponsor, you can get rid of the sponsor, but can you just blink the channel? Because the channel, it will also benefit us
Mm-hmm.
without the sponsor. It's
Mm-hmm.
not a must to have a sponsor, but at least if you have the channel, it
Mm-hmm.
also push us into another step.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, if you go to the channel, if I
If you
give
go
you
back
the
to
phone, yeah, you'll
YouTube.
go back to the sponsor. And I
Mm-hmm.
really explained to him,
Mm-hmm.
guys, the case was so deep. Like I don't think if there's anyone in Yabuhansi who doesn't know.
Me, I didn't know.
I'm sorry.
I did
Our
not
case
know.
is, if you go to the chief, he knows.
Okay, you actually even went to
If
the chief.
my friend,
You were taken to the chief. Wow.
to the chief, he knows. Sub chief, he knows. His
Mm-hmm.
father is Balozi. He knows. Nyabohanse people, my people, you know.
Uh-huh. So
And
your story
I
was
was so
everywhere.
bad, like
Mm-hmm.
everywhere. My
He
like I
decided
was
to
so
soil your
depressed.
name and
Yeah,
you
everywhere. Like even Jesus Christ.
uh-huh.
It was so that bad. But I just say like, for me, I just want the best of us. And I really love my marriage because I don't want to get out and start raising my kids alone. I
Uh-huh.
didn't want my kids to face the life I faced. Like I was raised without parents, with a grandma, and I really wanted my
Oh, I'm
kids to
sorry
have
about
a
that.
father and a mother.
Uh-huh.
That's what kept me by doing that marriage. I
Uh-huh.
really believe that one day
Uh-huh.
everything will be fine. But
Uh-huh.
I was just stressing myself so much.
Uh-huh.
I got so depressed.
Uh-huh.
Like the few who knew me, who came. Okay, by then I entered a circle, a women's circle, so that I can push because I can't stay home minus nothing.
Uh-huh. You
Yeah,
have
I
to at least
entered. Yeah,
bring in something.
after taking, he has taken the phone, no
Uh-huh.
no communication or nothing. I
Uh-huh.
had now to try other means.
Uh-huh.
Entered the women's circle, I took some loan, and then I started uh a shop,
Business.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
a business. So after starting the business, still it was a problem coming to Nyabohanse. Whenever he sees me talking with anyone who is a YouTuber, it's a
Uh-huh.
problem. It's like oh, so the person has sent this person to come and talk to you. And
He had
I'm
become
like,
paranoid
yeah.
now. He just couldn't trust you for anything.
Like whenever he sees me with anyone called a YouTuber, it's a problem in your hands. And I was like, no, this is not the life that I want to live now. Even if I made a mistake, can't you just forgive me and trust me again? I've never cheated on this man for God knows how many years, 4 years in marriage. But he treats me like he has found me with men everywhere. And I was like, no, this is not the life I want actually. I respect him so much, even if I did what I did, but I really respected him so much. So after there, it became like now this too much for me to handle.
So what happened?
A moment.
We're here. This is your time. We're giving you your time to speak your truth, tell your story, cry if you want. We shall cry with you. You know, sometimes you need to let it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
whenever I do something wrong, something just a small thing. So what pains me the most is that we moved into the unfinished house. Like it's got no ceiling board, and we have not painted the first paint, only the one we
The first
painted.
coat.
Even the video I posted it, that they are the first coat. That was the still the same thing. So what pains me the most is that, like, he can't just tell me like we need to do this so that we can finish our home. Like, he's so comfortable with the way we live, and like unfinished and everything. Like, he's so much comfortable, and that thing pissed me off for so much. Like, I even told him once, like, I wish you just give me my channel back. At least I could have done something even without the sponsor. And I remember that day I got some slaps.
You got slaps.
Of course, because now whenever I mentioned, he was like, "Now you can't do anything minus YouTube. You can't do anything every time you mention YouTube, YouTube." I say, "No, you know the like I really struggle for this channel. Even with your mother, we struggle together, and until you get monetized, it's not easy. So how can you just leave something that pays you and it can push us?" So whenever I talk about YouTube, don't talk even about YouTube in that house. That's rule number one. Number two, he said, okay, because you're talking too much now, you don't deserve to have a smartphone. He took the phone I had bought after taking the money from the circle and smashed it in front of my eyes.
He smashed your phone.
Yeah, he smashed it down the ground and
It broke.
it broke. Like, it can't work
It was a
because
new phone.
yeah, it was in Phoenix.
You had
Note
gotten
9.
yourself a new phone.
Yeah, a new phone. And he smashed it and said, like, so if you enter to the phone, you just look at YouTube. Now you keep telling me YouTube. And I kept just saying, like, you see, people are really progressing. No one is going backward, even without the support plus the support. Even if it's 10,000 or even if it's 5,000 and being paid on YouTube and still you're doing your work, that will push you somewhere. But whenever I mention that thing, my dear, it's another story. So yeah, he smashed the phone. So I had no phone. And I had the shop. You have WhatsApp group. You need to send to people what you are selling, everything. So you can't
Hold
just
on.
stay without. Yeah, so YouTube was a no-go zone there. So I understood him and I was like, okay. So me without a phone, that was the biggest thing I can't do, because even without YouTube, I still have a phone. And he said, okay, if you want a phone, I can buy you the small one, because it's communication you want, then communication you'll get. And I was like, people nowadays use phone to promote their business. For heaven's Lord, even without YouTube, you can promote your business. I remember even once I opened a TikTok account, it was something else. I've never posted anything even. Jesus. So me with online, he wanted, like, me with online, it should be a nothing, like you can't access.
So now,
it became bearable, and
unbearable or
it became
bearable?
unbearable.
Okay.
Sorry. So after he smashed the phone, I couldn't wait just to have a phone. So by then, I didn't have enough money to purchase a new phone. So I took the phone he was using, the one I was using before I bought a new phone, the one that he took from YouTube now. Yeah, so it had cracked the, like, it has
The
this phone,
screen.
yeah. So this screen has already been cracked. So it was just at home, and he was using another one. So I took this phone and I I what?
You took it to be
Yeah,
repaired.
I took it to be repaired, and they placed the new screen.
Uh-huh.
So after there, when I opened the phone, that's when I realized like all the conversation, the previous one that I did with my sponsor, everything was in that phone. Like he had transferred everything, everything he had transferred to this phone. And I was like, so this is what keeps making him furious about me and keeps like hating me. Why can't he just get rid of it? So I really deleted it. The moment I opened the phone, I just deleted it and I started crying like, why can this man forgive me once and for all? So he's just holding on with this. Why is it holding on? So I deleted them. So I remember he came at the shop like a week ago. He came at the shop. I had this phone. Like I have come out from the like repair or what. Now I have already deleted everything. Now I'm just looking at it and I'm crying. He just found me crying actually. And he was like, what are you holding? Even he didn't see me crying or what. He just said, what are you holding? And I told him my phone. Is it yours? Because it was so new that he couldn't recognize it. Like, is it yours? I told him, yes, this is that one that was in the house. And he was like, bring it here. He took the phone and he went straight to gallery, and then he found nothing of the videos. And he was like, where are they? That's when I asked him, what kind of person are you? Why do you say that you have forgiven me, still you have something that
You're holding on to
you are
what?
holding on something? Why are you doing this to me? And I have like I decided to just follow your instruction and everything because you're my husband. Then why are you not forgiving me this? Did I make it, was it that big? I really cried and telling him, like I really yelled, I really pulled out my like I was so
You were
mad.
wailing.
Yeah, I was wailing. Like I was like, what? Why are you doing this to me? Why? Is it because I don't have someone to like I really like I really told him on my mind, and I was like, no, this is not the life I should live. And he was like, today you'll tell me why you're not listening to me. Today you'll tell me if you are the one who married me or if I'm the one who married you. Who's the husband in the house? And you know that we are in the shop, guys, not even at home. In the shop afternoon, he was like, if you want us to continue this marriage, you must find someone to come and apologize to me on behalf of you. Like, I don't know, like I found someone. I don't that statement even has never gotten out of.
So you should look for
I
someone
should
to
look for
go and
someone to,
apologize on
yeah,
your behalf to your husband.
yes, at least. And he's saying at least there he will have now, like he'll now understand me at least. But if not that one, then you will explain to me today. And I was like, I was just praying, telling God, God, if you just give me a chance, just one little chance, just get out of here. And I don't know where to go, but just protect me. Because today I'm not in the mood of being even gotten, like, even a slap I don't want today. Like, I really don't want this. And he was like, close the shop and let's go. It was at 2 p.m. I told him, no, I can't close the shop because this shop is the one feeding us. This shop is the one doing everything for me. Even if it's not doing for you, at least it's doing for me. I can't close at 2 p.m. And it was on a Monday. Okay, he said, if you don't want to close the shop, then I will wait until, when are you closing? I told him I'm closing at 6. He didn't get out of that shop. He was standing outside that shop. He stood there until 5 p.m. When it was 5 on the dot, he just said, close the shop, let us go home. I was so mad. I said, okay, I just closed the shop. My kids were home with his sister, like we were living with Mary, the sister. I think they knew her because I usually shoot with her. So he dropped me home on the road. Actually, he did, even we didn't get at home. He dropped me on the road, and he told me like, just go home, I'm coming. The way he said I'm coming, my dear. I said okay. But when he just turned to go to Nyabohansi, I don't know if it's Nyabohansi or going or where, I just went and took my kids, and I told Mary, just stay here and wait for your brother to take you home. I just took my kids, and that was it. By then it was like, yeah, I just went, and then I stayed to someone like until 8
In the night.
no, yeah, 8 in the night, so that I can take a boat. I didn't want to get in
To
contact
meet
with
him
him. Yeah,
anywhere.
because he's a motorbike rider. He can just be here. Like,
Mhm.
so when I went to someone, I can't disclose the
It's
person,
okay.
but he really, like, he
Mhm.
said, I understand you. So I told him, go out and get a border, because you know my husband. Don't even try to do like this, swim and come. No.
Mhm.
So he went and took a border and brought me, and he took me to my aunt actually. So by now, when I'm speaking, I'm at my aunt's place.
So you moved.
Yeah,
You
I
ran away.
moved, I ran away, because tell me why I should not run away. And I always wanted the best of him, but he never. Like, it's like I did a big crime, and I really cried and tell God, like, so I just destroyed my marriage with my own hands, or what have I done? I really cried. So he came to my aunt one day, but my aunt told him, like, you have used her enough, just go. So I just took my kids and some few clothes. Everything else I just left there, and I'm not ready to go back. I'm just not ready, because I think I did my part. Even if I'm a bad person, he's good. Just find some good woman and marry for me. It's hard, because I really remembered, like, the days the party was on at Mara. People flew from all over coming to Nyabohanse. I'm at that Nyabohanse, but you can't do nothing. How it pains you to see people vlogging, but you're not allowed even to be seen on the camera. Not even my face passing like this. He said, if I ever see you. So that's why people, like, how will it hurt you when people are asking, why are you not on YouTube? You don't even have the reason to say, because you know, like, you're guilty. So I'm just, I'll come back. And it pains me every day. Like, this one is from Spain. He wanted to come and see you, and please, no off camera. Just greet me off camera and then go. And people are like, you're so, but they don't know what behind
What
me.
you
Like,
were going through.
yeah, what I'm going through. Like, even sometimes I just go to the shop and cry the whole day, because even I did, now I wanted to get out of Nyabohansa and go somewhere else that I cannot meet even any YouTuber, because even seeing YouTubers, it really pained me, because yes, I did a mistake, but I really loved, like, I really Jesus. So guys, one advice I could just give, like, if someone comes to your life helping you, don't let that person control you no matter what. Be in charge. If it's your channel, be in charge of your channel. Be in charge of your life. Be the commander. Don't you ever, ever, I'm speaking out of, don't you ever let someone, like, because of money or anything, even if you are at your lowest, don't you ever
So I'm
do
going to
that.
ask you a question. Do you think that this sponsor of yours, because he came towards you on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Do you think your sponsor maybe is also still doing it maybe to somebody else?
That's what I don't know.
Is it something that maybe sometimes you're like, probably when someone has done that with you,
He has done that to
he's done
someone.
that to
He has
someone
already
else.
tried someone else.
Yeah. What's
So
the
I really want my, I've seen so many YouTubers nowadays, young girls taking a bath
yeah,
at the river.
yeah. That's a big
You
concern
river
for me.
girls,
That's a big
you
concern for
river, be
me.
very careful. You don't know who will approach you in your life, and you don't know what the secret they have, or what they want to use. Like, someone can see, like, you have a very bright future, but you have not get there yet, and he can use you the way he wants, because you allowed it. Please, just be yourself, and God's time is the best. I believe I was at my husband. Now I just believe, like, I was there just to help him,
So
because I don't deserve anything.
what do you
I'll
mean you
never
don't
go.
deserve anything?
I'll never go
You know,
back.
you've
Like,
said
yeah.
there's some words you've said about yourself today, and I think you're being extremely hard on yourself.
No.
I'm a bit older than you, yeah. So let me just give you a bit of advice. Hey, everything in this life happens for a reason. Do you understand? Huh? Some things are made to break us or to make us. This current situation that you're in, what do you want it to do for yourself? Do you want it to make you or to break you? What do you want it to do for you?
To make me.
To make you, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a queen and you're a woman. And I've told you this before. You did what you had to do at that situation. Do you understand? That current situation, you felt helpless, or maybe you were trying to keep up with the Jones, or maybe because of pressure, maybe because you wanted a better life for your family. You did what you had to do. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Your husband or your boyfriend or your partner will eventually forgive you. But the first thing you need to do is forgive yourself. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
If you cannot forgive yourself, nobody will ever forgive you. And you have to forgive yourself because of those children. Do you get it? Yeah. Yeah? Forget about what everyone else says and everyone thinks. When you sleep hungry, you, yourself, and your children. True or false? Huh?
True.
Whatever it is you're striving towards, you're striving because of those children and yourself. Yeah? Even that house with the offers that were coming in and the fact that someone was willing to help you, not very few people will say no to such offers. You know that for a fact, right? Yeah? Some would have even done worse. Yeah? You need to forgive yourself, my darling. Because if you don't forgive yourself, hey, if you don't forgive yourself, you're going to harm yourself. Right? Do you understand? Look at you. Look at yourself here. No, look at yourself. Seriously. Look at this girl here. Who's that? Hmm? Who is that? You don't even want to look at yourself. That's how much you're punishing yourself. Hey, you need to take it easy on yourself. Do you understand? Guys, Matinde is having a really hard time right now. I just think that maybe we should end the video and then we could have a one-on-one with her. She's going through so much right now and she's being too hard on herself. Everyone makes mistakes. We live with our mistakes. She's not the first and she'll never be the last. People always take advantage of people who are vulnerable. Do you understand?
Yeah.
There's a time I did a video with my cousin Ernest, and in that video I told him that when you depend on people to help you, you become a slave to that person. When you become a slave to that person, whatever that person tells you to do, you shall do. And this is a very prime example. Is that not true?
Yeah, it's true.
Because now you're so dependent on this person that even things that yourself you did not even know about. Imagine how green you are. You're being told, make me happy. And you're laughing. You want to dance up and down. That's what you thought, right? But this person had other things. There are fiends out there on the internet. There are people who lurk around and look for vulnerable girls, young girls like you, to take advantage of. It's not your fault. Do you understand? Nigerians will tell you, shine your eyes, that, yeah? Shine your eyes, Jerry. Eh? You're a small girl, but you were naive at that point. But now you're wiser, right?
Yeah.
Because if a situation like that was to bring itself up, would you do it again?
Never.
Yeah, exactly. So it either makes you or it breaks you. So guys, from Journey of a Thousand Voices, I hope you enjoyed this expose with lovely, 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 lovely Matinde here.
So I'll be back on my channel,
Oh,
but
yes.
I'll not talk anything about my channel. Just be cooking and doing some other stuff. Anything
Guys,
else, just
subscribe to Matinde. Is it just Matinde?
Yeah, just Matinde.
Matinde, Matinde. Guys, subscribe to her, watch her videos, like, share, and subscribe to Journey of a Thousand Voices and Matinde here. She's such a lovely, lovely girl, young girl, vulnerable. She thinks she's done that's like, darling, you have not seen anything in life, eh? Yeah? You're so young. You are such a baby. Do you understand? In life, eh? You're born and then you start crawling, right? First you sit, and then you teeth, and then you crawl, then you stand up, you fall down, you stand up, you fall down. That's part of life. You understand?
Yeah.
Don't let this small thing break you. And it shouldn't. You're too beautiful for that. And you have your children. You have your children to fight for. You have 2 kids, right?
Thank you for
Yeah.
helping me. Like, I really needed someone to talk to. I
It's
really
okay.
needed to
Anytime.
spit out because it was full here. It was
That's
so
okay.
full. Thank you so much,
Anytime
guys.
any of you guys need to just spit out, I'm always a good listener. Yeah.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.